Hi Cancer, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Now this will take you from the 5th to the 12th of June. And if you want to contact me directly, my email is in the about section of my channel. So you've got, give me a minute, 1, 2, 3, 5 major arcanas, 2 pages, which are always about new beginnings, new starts, new potentials. And there seems to be, the energy I've got for you this week, Cancer, is this rising up of your true calling, your true potential. It's so powerful. But there's a breaking away from something, there's an ending and there's a new beginning, both at the same time. Some Cancers could be having a big event, like a final bit of a divorce, the ending of a job, okay? But some people, it plays out completely on the inner plane and not on the outer plane. So we're letting go of a way of being, habits, shredding old identities, coming to this state of this aha moment, this waking up. And as we wake up, we're like the snake or the phoenix. We let go of an identity so a new one can be born. The whole root of the matter is the Star card. So this is about divine grace. This is about peace. This is about... I'm actually looking at the other cards you've got, and for some Cancers, this is about coming to your true destiny, because this is a Star card, but she also releases the waters of life, yeah? Which means she's a teacher. She'd be a spiritual teacher. Someone who wants to give to the world, because they know as they give to humanity, they are in return restored. And you've got the Strength card and the Magician. So for some Cancers, this is a sort of, I have to say this, a huge spiritual awakening going on. A rising to your true destiny. You know, for others, there's going to be some big event or the ending of a cycle, okay? But for others, it's a whole inward process of awakening and letting go. And there's no big events happening. Your additional guidance card is round and round. So there might be a feeling for a while you've been stuck in a loop, okay? And you're definitely becoming unstuck this week, guys, okay? This is an incredible reading, although there might be a few challenging moments, okay? But this round and round speaks to me of feeling that you can't get out of, you're in a repetitive loop. And this week's about getting out of this loop, guys, because you start the week with the Tower, and right looking next to it is the Strength card. So if you have a look, she's looking at her true calling, yeah, her North Star, her true destiny, and this bolt of lightning is coming down and awakening you. These two cards together are a huge awakening to your true heart, your true self, your resources, your potentials. It's no longer being controlled by the lion, which is the small self. It's a huge awakening, these combinational cards. There's just no other way around it. And I don't know, as I said, for some, this might be an external event. I think for most of you, it's an internal situation. A sort of a wake-up call, the light going on, that aha moment, that epiphany moment, which changes the course of the rest of your life, basically. Because it's with the Seven of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So first of all, the Page of Pentacles is about new potential. It's like the ace, but it's an ace, a pentacle. It's a pentacle, so it's new potentials around work, business, housing, very much like your general June reading here, basically. So some of you can be opening a new business here, going to learn a new skill, okay, leaving behind one old outdated role and taking on a new one. Because what you're standing guard over your inner treasure, Cancer, okay? A lot of readers see this as a negative card. I don't, okay? Particularly for the water signs, because the water signs are by nature empaths. So having boundaries around your inner world is absolutely essential if we're not to become steamrollered by people who are not quite as empathic. So you're standing guard of your inner world here. Because behind this door lies your incredible depths and your incredible level of sensitivity and awareness. So it's a sense that you are standing by what you value. You might have made some really strong decisions, Cancer, to leave a role behind and to birth something new. I mean, this is a general reading. It's not going to, not every Cancer watching this is going to have a huge spiritual awakening, but some are. You then go to the Magician and the Page. So both these pages are looking at each other. Okay? So this is about new potentials, new opportunities. Okay? And this is about new ways of making a living or living your life, that sort of thing. So these two are coming together, are about new starts. You're enthusiastic about it, you're excited about it, there's potential here. And it's with the Magician, so Cancer, you know you have what you need to make this happen for yourself. Now he's bringing in divine energy through his head, through his crown chakra, out through his hands. The hands are connected with the heart, okay? There's no way you can channel cosmic energy unless you've emptied out the old stories. You've emptied out the old scripts, the old identifications, and the old identity, especially the identity that kept you small, Cancer. Some of you are shredding this self and awakening to this huge new potential to create your reality exactly the way that you want to. And I want to be a Cancer this week. Absolutely stunning. I don't think it's not very often you get readings like this, guys. So I don't know, for some, okay, whatever's happening this week, by the end of it, it's finished. Okay, so if it's leaving a job, some of you might have really big things like a divorce to go through or a separation, yeah? Maybe. I don't know. Some shredding of an old identity and the birthing of a new one. But by the end of the week, the worst is over, guys. The worst is over. You've completed some huge cycle, some shredding, and you might be emotionally exhausted. I think you are emotionally exhausted because it comes with the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups has sometimes been offered something, and I've got a feeling you're tired, Cancer, and you just don't want to take it. And I'm going back to some of your readings for June, and there was that sense of you being emotionally drained. Maybe there's someone you're involved with that's going through this process, you know, of having to make some radical change, and you're supporting them through it. You're the one who's providing the resources to guide them through this process they have to be. Okay, some of you are starting a new business potential, definitely. Some of you could be having the ending, you know, some sort of leaving a job, having a divorce, or some of you are just leaving behind an old sense of self, okay? Particularly a sense of self that wasn't making you happy, which was keeping you stuck. keeping you trapped. And you might have to make some big actions this week. You might have to do some really clear-cut decisions. You might have to put down some boundaries. You might have to make things clear that you're looking for new potentials and new areas of growth. But the whole theme of the week is a star card, which is about faith. It's about, no, faith is an active principle, guys. It's a way of being. It's a way of being, of trusting as I move forward this week, that I'm protected, that I'm connected. I think some of you are really considering your true calling with these two cards. Because the star is giving to the world, and the strength has got her eyes on a destiny, and she's following it. Two pages are about new beginnings, okay? The Tower and the Death card is about breaking down old structures. But there's no heartache here, guys. There's no grief. There's no loss. This is about empowerment. So I'm not getting a challenging week. I'm getting a really deeply profound week. And sometimes the Death card, when it shows up, I love the Death card because I've got 4 planets in Pluto and Scorpio. So I love transformation. But sometimes it can be quite exhausting, basically. And I think that's how you're ending the week. Absolutely exhausted, okay? But, sorry, a fly just flew in. But really beautiful and really positive. And I've got no idea what to say about this reading, guys. Love it. I think it has to be one of the top 10 readings I've ever done. Love it. I just, I really understand what's happening here for you. And not everyone's going to identify, but some people are going to identify. And this reading's for you. So yeah, if you want to contact me directly, Cancer, my email's in the About section, okay? And I really wish you the best of luck. All right, loads of love. Bye.